And we are back today with a brief discussion regarding the 85 x 60 pack, otherwise known as the Supreme GOLAZO pack. Now, before we get into it, I have to say that whatever happens with this pack, this is, to date, the single best pack that EA have produced. In my head, it's just an over-glorified provisions pack. However, 60 85 plus rated cards for 650,000 coins isn't bad. And I have done the maths on this. The absolute worst case scenario is that 60 85s comes out at about 250k. So if you open this with coins, you lose out on 400k in the worst case scenario. But that's not going to happen. You're going to get a few 87s, 88s, 89s, maybe even 90s. And not only that, you can see on the pack probability, you've got a 99% chance of a hero and a 92% chance of an icon. So realistically, you're going to get a couple of each of them. So in total, you're probably looking at, worst case scenario, 400 to 500k back from a 650,000 coin pack. So in that regard, that's why I regard this as the best pack EA have ever made. The issue is when it comes to the 3,500 FC points. That equates to roughly 35 British pounds, 40 euros or 50 US dollars. If you're spending that amount of money on this pack, EA win. That's what this pack is for. This pack is for you to get your wallets out and give them loads of money because you care more about getting your club full of all of these funky looking cards with a little triangle that says 1 on them. I just said triangle and then did a square. What's wrong with me?
I don't know, Jeff.
It's to get a little triangle that says a little 1 on it that tells you that this is your first owner card and isn't it shiny and beautiful. If you're spending 3,500 FC points on this pack, EA win. Let me put it to you another way. Imagine that this pack is still here. You've got your 3,500 FC point pack that gets you an 85 x 60 that basically guarantees you 2 or 3 icons and heroes. Let's now imagine there was another pack sitting right here, also for 3,500 FC points, but this pack guaranteed you perfectly clean gameplay, no dodgy rebounds or bounce backs for the rest of the year. How many of you would open this pack rather than the 85 x 60? Because I would open this pack long before I'd open this one. And I would be much more willing to spend £35 on this than I would on this. I'd just be very interested to know, because I think the vast majority of this community, the way it's gone, would still open the 85 x 60 for £35 before they'd open the gameplay pack for £35. Here's the bit that's really going to blow your mind. This pack's always here. This pack is here every single second of every single day. And the best part is, it's free. Because this is EA doing their job. This is EA fixing the gameplay and making it a much more enjoyable experience when you actually take your players onto the pitch. And this is free, because this is EA doing their job. However, you see this big shiny pack over here, and you're willing to spend £35 on this pack. What that tells EA is that this is more valuable than this free pack over here. This is you telling EA that you want to spend £35 on getting 60, 85 rated cards, rather than EA just doing their job and fixing the gameplay. If you open this pack with points, you lose the right to complain about anything else in this game.
No, he's got a point.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to open this pack right now, and we're going to open it with our 650,000 coins that we have earned over the course of this year so far. And we are going to say, whatever we get in this pack, thank you EA for providing us with a very good, very fairly priced pack that you can open with the coins that we have earned in this game. But we are not willing to give you £35, 40 euros or 50 US dollars to enable you to keep producing packs like this rather than fixing the broken gameplay. So let's get it open now. 650,000 coins. I have no idea what we're going to get. It's going to be an absolute chaos pack. This is going to be a Brazilian left wing, which is probably going to be Neymar. It is Neymar. So like I said, we're going to be guaranteed to get better players than just 85s. He's going to flip to Harry Kane. So we've got some 89s and some 90s. We've only got the 190. That's Harry Kane. let's see how many special cards we get. It'd be hilarious if we now got no special cards at all, but let's just see what it's going to be. All right, so we've got ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Team of the Weeks. 190, 289s, loads of 89s, loads of 88s. I'm kind of hoping the icons and heroes are at the end. Oh, there we go. So we've got ourselves base Colère, the higher end version of Prinz, the lower end version of Okocha, the lower end version of Berbatov, and the higher end version of Francescoli. So we've got ourselves 5 brand new cards for the account. Have we got anything in the dupes? We've got the lower end version of Francescoli and the lower end version of Prinz. So there you go. So we packed ourselves a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 special cards. So as I predicted, between 5 and 8 special cards from the promo. So thank you, EA, for providing us this pack that has allowed me to get myself some new first owner cards for the account that I'm going to test out on the Legends Only RTG. But we have done it with our coins. Please do not be wasteful with this. Don't give EA the excuse to keep damning us with horrendous gameplay. Either open it with coins or don't open it at all.